think it was the Bane Surgeon.
Stop. Oh, it was Val. Okay, they're already in the group. I'm not mad.
Hello?
Raid repairs are
Yo.
on.
Wait, actually?
Wait, actually? Yeah, or is your gear already fucked up? That shouldn't be on my dime. No, I'm just kidding.
God damn.
I'm just kidding.
She's in
Yeah.
rare form tonight, y'all.
Listen, I've spent so much gold on repairs in the last week. I don't ever want to spend money on repairs again.
Alright, let's go out to the platform.
Oh, wait, we got
We'll clear the trash down here, and then we'll put consumables out on the platform before we pull boss. 2 more trash poles, and then the boss will come down.
You know I have to bully Prot. That's just like in the nature.
Yeah, the real question is, who named him Worst Paladin NA? Was it him?
That was him.
Raider
Which,
IO.
by the way, are you
Damn.
number 1 in the server?
No.
Damn, you are the
If you ain't
worst.
first, you're last, kid.
Yep.
I went to bed and that guy jumped like 300 IO and I could not get caught up.
I feel like I'm a ringer on my server because I'm still like between 4 and 6 every day, and I am
I'm-
not pushing hard.
I'm checking now to see how far I've fallen today because I didn't do any keys today.
All right, y'all. If you see a fear cast, please interrupt it. Not super important for trash, but it will be super important during the actual boss. All right, get away from the middle. Meet up over here at the front of the plat.
Well, what's an interrupt?
All right. You know what? I'm just gonna. Casey's gonna lead tonight. I'm out.
Oh, she's gonna
that
get
video I posted is
server
gonna be-
muted.
Oh, I can't spell my own name. That's fucking
All right, let's get
embarrassing.
these last summons out. And then Casey, if you can go ahead and start dropping consumables.
Yep.
Thank you.
Which mob will the ads, the shiny ads, do the fear, or the boss will do the fear?
It's the smaller of the 2 larger ads. Does that?
Okay.
That probably doesn't help. But let me give you the name. It's the Haunting Essence.
Ain't that the wraith looking one?
Maybe. I can't link the actual model, but if you go and look at the actual dungeon journal, it's the Haunting Essence. He does look a little wraithy. Oh, thank you, Prat, for the summon.
You're welcome.
Really
All
appreciate
right,
that.
so I'm about to put out a flask cauldron. Everybody gets 1 flask. That's the way the math adds up. Do not take more than 1.
Does anybody need healing pots?
I mean, if you're offering, I'll absolutely take some.
No.
All right, we got 23 people and only 20 flasks taken. Please grab a flask if you haven't already. And Casey, you decide who gets the rest.
Healers and tanks take a second charge.
Beautiful, love it.
Can we add top 3 DPS in there too?
If we knew who they were.
If you're a brand, take a second charge.
Ooh. I like
Oh,
it.
that's rough. No.
Now this is the way. This is how you start battles.
But the real Bran Bronzebeard, please stand up.
All right, and now it's first come, first serve. Get in.
Get in there,
Yeah.
y'all. Anybody who wants a second flask, go
Pain
Nettie.
just snapped to it, didn't she? Holy shit.
Oh yeah, Demon Hunter vibes, you know.
I'll grab one. There's still 4. 3 more left, guys. Anybody, grab them. And you can drink 2 if you want to.
Yep.
Like you can drink the 2 in a row, and it will stack.
Yeah, I have mine's up to 4 hours, so
Oh my
there it
Alright.
goes.
god.
Everybody click on the repair mount and repair. Just make sure you are repaired. Guild repairs are on for the duration of raid.
I'll be right back.
Alright, I'm going to throw up a ready check. This is for the explanation. It's going to be a very quick one tonight. We killed this boss, I think, in 1 shot last week, maybe 2.
2, because I showed up during pool 2.
There you go.
Can I be in group 1, please?
The tanks are split 1 and 2. Do you want to swap with Oreo?
I like to go down first if possible.
Perfect. Alright, Oreo, you're in group 2 now.
Gotcha.
Which brings me to my next point. Everybody, go ahead and take a look at your group number. Make sure you know which your group number is. We've got a pretty decent split here. However, let's see. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I need to move Ms. Pistachio back out. Pistachio, I'm moving you back to group 1. Baby Billy, you're going to be in group 5.
Got it.
All right, so we've got an even split on healers and tanks. Memorize your group number. We're going to be doing an even split. So that means when I call for it, first soak is going to be odd numbers. So that's groups 1, 3, and 5. And then second soak will be even numbers, and that's groups 2 and 4. So during the fight, the boss is going to be doing a tank slam, and I will call for a soak. Make sure you stay close to the boss until the ads come out. Make sure you soak when I call for the soak. Otherwise, it's just burn the ads as fast as you can. All damage should be on ads if the ads are up. I don't care if you're melee, you are on ads. Kill the ads. You will periodically be targeted by circles. If you get targeted by circles during the soak, healers, please do not dispel those circles until they get taken into downstairs. So if you get targeted by a circle in the middle of the soak, still soak, go down, and we will dispel down below. When you have the dispel circle, that's the big blue circle that's around your character, if there are puddles on the floor, please run to those puddles. That's it. That's the whole fight. I think they clear on their own, and I don't remember whether or not those actually need to be dispelled or if those even go out of normal, but that's going to be in the heroic fight, which we will be doing probably tomorrow. So, any questions before we poll?
Can I have PI?
Marker for tanks, please.
Yeah, what group am I in? My UI is not showing.
You are in
Any-
group 2.
Thank you. I can't
Mhm.
see it. God damn it. Thank you.
No problem.
Press O and press raid tab. You'll see what group you're in.
Yep, that'll help as well. All right. Looks like Zaz. Any questions, or are you ready? Perfect. All right, on tanks. Remember, groups 1, 3, and 5 soak first. Let's go ahead and lust. All right. Soak's coming up in 5 seconds. Make sure you are close to the boss and ready for the first soak. 1, 3, and 5. All right. Group down below, focus the ads. Make sure you bring all of the little ads to the big ad. Focus the big ad down. Evens upstairs. As soon as these ads start coming through, you need to switch and focus on the ads over the boss. All right, ads should be up in the reel. Boss, please, away from the horror. Oh, we're good. And we do that again. So we're going to have another soak coming out after this consume. That's going to be Evens group.
Is it too late for me to get in?
We are mid-poll. Hold on.
Okay.
Evens, please soak. And you guys are burning down those ads as fast as you can. Odds, as those start to spawn up in the reel, we need to switch our focus to them. Alright, they're spawning up here. All DPS should be switching to the ads. As they phase out of down below, go ahead and focus the boss until you guys come back up to the reel. Did we not get that ad? We did not. Alright, here comes big damage. Use personal cooldowns, please. Gonna hurt on this consume phase. Alright, here comes the intermission. Everybody group up towards the front of the platform. And as soon as the big laser comes out, we're going over here. Okay, move on over here. Ads are going to be spawning here in a moment. Remember, if you see a fear being cast, you need to interrupt it. Group the ads up in the middle and let's burn them down. Okay, rotate out. Any direction is fine, just don't get hit. And make sure we keep these guys interrupted. Group back up in the middle and burn ads down. DKs, if you can grip, please do. Anytime they're out of range, pull them back into the middle. Alright, get out of the way. We'll have one more ad to soak up here, one more ad phase. And then after this ad phase, we're going to be getting hit with a slam from the boss as he dives back down onto the platform. Make sure you use a personal cooldown for that. It can hurt. And here he comes. And we're doing the same thing all over again. So groups 1, 3, and 5, get ready to soak. Make sure you're near the boss. And here comes the soak. And focus ads down below. Big heals down below, we're getting hit pretty hard. Focus the ad. We got to get this big ad down. We cannot miss again. Might be a little low on damage. Alright, good. Alright, ads are up in the reel. Make sure you guys are focusing those down. Everybody on ads. Even the people who just came up from below, everybody on ads. Burn them down. We might need to move the boss. He's going a little slow. Alright, we got him. We're good. Alright, here comes Consume. If you have personal cooldowns, please use them. Help your healers out. Use your lock rocks. Use your healing potions. Anything to help the healers. Alright, here comes the second soak. This is going to be for Evens. 5 seconds. And Evens, please soak. And you're going to be focusing the ads down. Everything you've got. Potions are back up. If you're using combat potions, make sure you burn those out. All right, ads are starting to spawn in the reel. Burn them down. Burn the boss. We're about to get hit pretty hard by this consume. Make sure you use your personal cooldowns. We didn't get the big ad down. Stand in the anti-magic zone. Use any healing potions you have left. Alright. Intermission phase. Everybody's dead. Go ahead and wipe it. Can we get Islandi invited, please? Zaz, I'm going to rotate you down to group 6 with Islandi when Islandi gets in here, so we'll have more even DPS.
I would like to apologize on my late arrival. I had some RL stuff going on real quick, so my apologies, guys.
Real life happens.
While we're getting Islandi here, just in between, just so everyone is aware, during polls, I will be muting everybody except for tanks, healers, and raid leads and officers. So just so you know, it's just to make sure comms are clear. I'll unmute everybody when we're in between boss polls.
That is completely fair, and again, I do apologize.
Alright, just a reminder, guys. The ads are far more important than the boss, but you also need to make sure that you're getting hit by the soak and going down when you are called to go down. So, odds are first, evens are second, odds are groups 1, 3, and 5, evens are groups 2, 4, and 6. When I call odds soak, please stand in the soak. Everybody should be standing relatively near the boss, except for during the ad phase, at which point you will go out, kill the ads, and then focus on boss again until everybody's back up in the reel, at which point we are still always focusing the ads over the boss. When you are down below, when you basically burn through the ads' health, they will spawn up top, and we are no longer able to target them. That means that the other group is going to be focusing them once they're up there, and then eventually we get phased back in, and then we can all focus the ads down together. Ads are always more important than boss damage until we get to that last like 3%, at which point I will say focus boss. But otherwise, burn the ads down, dodge the gunk, don't stand in bad, and we're good to go. We two-shot
where I'll
this
be
last week.
tanking
No
it.
reason that we can't two-shot it again tonight.
If you want to make your way over there, go ahead. Alright.
Alright, on tanks.
I don't have the ability to do a countdown.
Can somebody promote Noodle to an assistant, please?
It's only letting me demote him.
That works too.
Alright, you should have it now.
Alright.
Alright, odds, you're up first. Make sure you're ready to soak. Be near enough the boss for that first tank soak, which is coming up in about 7 seconds. Odds first, go. And focus ads. Ads are spawning in the reel. Make sure you guys are DPSing those down. All DPS on the ad. Alright, great. Now back on boss. Good work there, guys. Very clean. Make sure you're using a personal cooldown during this consume phase. That will help the healers out. Can we go ahead and get an AMZ right here? And second soak is coming out in 8 seconds. This is evens. Make sure you are in position, ready to soak. Evens, please soak. Burn the ad down. Group up top. I'll call it out. They're spawning now. Please burn ads. Watch that frontal from the boss. And burn the big ad. Big ad needs to be focused. Alright, here comes the intermission phase. I lied, sorry. There's a consume first. Thank you for the AMZ. Okay, front of the platform, come up towards the boss. And we will rotate back towards that marker once this goes off. Alright, right over here. And ads are coming out. Focus the ads. Make sure you interrupt the fear on the fear ad in the back there. The haunting essence. Please interrupt that essence. Beautiful. Great pull. Keep him interrupted. Great job. Good burn. Here comes the next flyover. Back over to this marker. Or just out of the middle. And next set of ads. Bring everything to the middle, please. Alright, get out of the marker. And let's get a grip on that ad to the middle. Beautiful. Burn this down. And use a personal cooldown. Here comes the dive. And burn the boss. This is going to be odd soak coming up in about 10 seconds. Odds, get in position and ready for the soak. Odd soak. And focus the ads. Burn these down. Ouch. Alright, keep burning those down. And up in the reel, here come the ads coming through. Great rotate on that big ad. Alright, melee, big ad is up. Please burn it down. Burn, burn, burn. Keep it going. Damage should be on big ad. Thank you. Rotate back to boss. Here come even soak. in about 20 seconds. We got to consume phase first. Let's drop an AMZ. Everybody into the AMZ. Avoid that damage. Use personal cooldowns if you can't get to the AMZ. When we go into heroic, we're going to have to assign those AMZs, so keep that in mind. That way we don't have an overlap like that one. Second soak's coming out in 3 seconds. Groups 2, 4, and 6, be ready. And soak. Alright, now you guys go and focus those ads down. Alright, they're starting to spawn up in the reel. Watch that frontal from the boss. Burn the ads down. Rotate that big ad out of there. Beautiful work. Try to rotate big ad over here if you can. Just so it's out of that puddle for melee when it spawns back up in the top. Alright, big ad's up. There's some small ads getting close. Make sure we're burning all those small ads down too. Bane, I'm sorry you got pinged so many times. That was not my intent. Keep those ads focused. Get those down. Haunting Essence needs to go down. Alright, group up. AMZ. Everybody stand in that AMZ. Alright. Rotate to the middle. Be ready for the flyover. Stay in the middle there at the front of the platform. Rotate out to the marker once the big beam comes through. Alright, rotate over. Can we just throw me a B-res? Just so I'm not totally dead through the whole fight. Love you guys. Thank you. Alright, burn ads. Let's get those gripped into the middle. Perfect. Here comes a breath. Be ready to rotate out. Rotate out. And then back to the middle. Let's get these ads grouped up. Great grips. Alright, stay in the middle here. Let's bait this breath. Alright, rotate out. This will be the last ads. Kill these ads. Get them gripped to the middle if we can. Beautiful. Alright,
These
Mm-hmm.
here
aren't
comes the dive.
Nerubian.
Go ahead and use your personal cooldowns. And burn boss. We will continue to maintain soaking groups. So 1, 3, 5. Odd soak in 10 seconds. Just be ready to soak in 3. My whole game just crashed. There we go. Great job, guys. All right, I'm going to go ahead and hearth. I need everybody else who is set up at that inn in Voidstorm to hearth as well, so we can go and start summoning people. Loot will persist. Need if you need it. If you're needing for an off spec, please don't. Let the people who need it for their primary spec pick it up. And as soon as you have your loot, if you want to hearth and start flying your way over to Voidstorm, we're going into the... Oh, we didn't even lust. Love that. Didn't need it. It was a
I was
crutch.
wondering about that.
Alright, let's get some summons going.
Ugh.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm able to get back on.
Nice. Hurry up, we're in between polls right now.
Okay, I'm logging it back in.
Thanks for the play-by-play.
We
Come
doing
on
the
in.
Cosmos? We're doing the
We're in Void
Cosmos one,
Storm.
or
We
the?
are in Void Storm. Just log in. We will summon you.
Okay, I'm in.
All right, Tanks, go ahead and start pulling trash once you get here.
Yes, sir.
All right, anybody still need a summon?
I taunted you twice now.
Do we need a cauldron or anything?
Already been done.
Okay.
Hello?
You're all on over there, Oreo. You might want to start rotating over. All right, y'all, for this next fight, I am not going to be throwing markers down on the ground. We're just going to ping them live. So, Tanks, it's going to be on you to kind of keep it in your mind that we're playing Prevent the Tic-Tac-Toe, and we'll ping as we go.
Can we get a reset on, boss?
Any mages or hunters want to go ahead and reset the boss once we get over there, please?
I'll do it.
Anybody? Thank you.
I've accidentally been using combat pots this entire time.
Got to stay on top, I guess.
No, I just use them in keys. And I forgot to switch my macro off.
All right, there's your reset. Everybody get into position. Let's go ahead and get some lock cookies back up.
Like a pro. What the fuck's my play dead button?
All right, this is a ready check for the very, very fast explanation. Alright, so we're going to pull the boss. We're going to prevent him from getting all of these zones captured. Throughout the fight, there's going to be a number of ads that we need to DPS down. Tanks, I do want to try and practice keeping the ads separated from the boss, just like we did last week. We can theoretically just tank them all on the boss at normal, but I want to get everybody used to the heroic version of this fight, which requires us to keep them separated. Everybody, remember, Ads are more important than the boss. We need to make sure that we get the ads down before we switch back to focusing on the boss. During the big ad phase, when they spawn in these different sectors, we need to make sure that we are soaking that damage with the tanks. We are going to be probably having to do a actually, no, never mind. Everybody soaks everything in both normal and heroic. So, make sure you're following the boss around. We're going to be pinging where we're going to be going and killing the big ads. Everybody needs to soak during that big tank slam to prevent crazy damage from going out onto the raid. The more we mitigate through that soak, the less damage we take raid-wide. Throughout the fight, there will be things running from the back of the platform to the front. Just keep your eyes basically on a swivel because they're going to be coming down basically 1/3 or the other of this entire platform. In the heroic fight, it's even more hectic, and there are 2 rows of enemies that come out, meaning that we'll only have either the left, the middle, or the right to be able to stand in during that phase. That's it. Any questions?
Oreo, same as last time, right? 8, and you'll do the first set of ads.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's ready check his 4 poll. Any other questions?
Real quick. There we go.
What group am I in? Oh, just kidding.
Don't worry about groups for this fight. We're just all soaking everything.
I was kidding.
Okay, perfect. All right, on tanks. This is a humorless run. No jokes, no fun.
Sorry.
That's a joke, by the way.
Forget the lust this time.
Lust. Brand's going all out. All right, let's do this one first. Everybody stack up. Soak this. We're going right here next. Come on over. Everybody stack up in this too. All right. Ads are going to be coming out right now. Separate them from the boss, please. Ads need to be separated from the boss.
No, it's a taunt for the freaking tank debuff.
All right, burn the ads.
Alright.
We need the boss separated from the ads for the heroic poll.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. They don't have to be crazy far apart, but we need to be focusing these ads down, guys. All right, back on boss. All right, we're going to stay right on the center one, and then we're going to go to this one second. Center first.
All right. Contact
Everybody
for the
stack
soak.
up. Everybody stack up. Everybody in this soak. Beautiful. All right, now we're going to rotate over here. Right over here. This guy here. Everybody stack up. All right, good job. All right, we need to make sure we're on top of this ad phase. So these ads need to be separated from the boss. Go ahead and pull the boss to the center. Keep the ad where it's at. Everybody burn the ads. All damage on ads. All right, watch the circles. And back on boss. Watch the big wave. Everybody in the center. Everybody in the center. Get out of the left side. Watch the circles. Focus boss.
Need a swap.
Got it.
Thank you.
Oh, Jesus, you're at 19.
Should go down here soon.
All right, we're going to stay on the center, and then we're going to get the one in the back. Soak here. Everybody in. And then we're running here. Beautiful.
Assuming this
Everybody
one
in?
because the pig
Yep.
got stuck.
Yeah, ping got hit on the boss. All right. Pull the boss to the center. Bring the ad here. Everybody on ad.
You get that smidge farther away. There we go.
Watch this. Watch the spears. Circles are going to be coming out in just a moment. Keep interrupting these ads. And back to the boss. Beautiful burn, guys. Beautiful.
I got him.
Thank you.
All right, watch those. All right, this one might be a bad spawn. We might have to do both corners. Just keep an eye out. I'll call for a roar if we need it. All right, so this is going to be both corners. We need first corner, first corner. Go, 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 go. Oh, beautiful.
Buying in bulk.
I don't even look at boss health. I just call mechanics, guys.
You know,
Congrats to anybody who got gear. I got a whole lot of transmog. Let's keep clearing trash as we go. Please and thank you.
Transmog.
You guys want to hear about what I had for dinner?
Yes, we do.
So you know how
we
much
have approximately 3 minutes for whimsy. Go. I'm kidding.
You guys know how much I love my 50 grains of rice, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So last night we made spam masubi bowls.
Ooh, spam masubi bowls. Love it.
Bowls. Oh, it was so good.
You know what the best part about that is? You get to choose how much of that gross, awful seaweed you put in.
Okay, this little wiggling line is gonna give me an aneurysm.
That's a lot of cone damage hitting the raid.
What is happening right now?
So this big ad focuses the tank with a cone, and it needs to be turned away from the raid.
The rice story was just so compelling.
So they actually make this. Oh my God. That's got to be randomly targeted people, right? Like, there's no way people are just cycling taunts that quickly.
Is it Godzilla or Saladar we're doing first?
We're going Godzilla first. When we do this heroic, we're going to be going Saladar first, but we'll do this tonight.
They make a sprinkle seaweed stuff. That's really good.
The flakes.
Yeah, but it
Is
has
the
like a whole bunch of other
furikake
stuff on it.
seasoning?
The what?
It's similar to furikake, but it's just seaweed.
Yeah. I think it is the furry whatever he's saying.
Oh, the furikake? Nice.
Yeah.
Why are we eating furries?
Why not?
Not just furries. Furry kake.
I was gonna
Exactly.
say, they're
Which
starting
is the
with
plural.
Bukkake.
Which everybody knows is the plural for furries. Hey, Pratt, you want to run up and grab Blinky?
On it.
Meow. Aww.
Grab the wrong guy. Everybody up to the top of the stairs. Don't LOS your healers. They will thank you for it.
Get him, Oreo. Get him.
Sorry, I failed in my job of pulling everything. Blinky should have been pulled a long time ago.
Alright, run out.
No. Got stuck on the stairs.
Let me pull him over into the corner just so we have a better platform to run out of the fear on. I don't know if there's invisible walls here on the corner of these stairs, so I apologize.
Nobody puts Blinky in a corner.
That's why Blinky just moves.
You know,
He's such the
as
goodest
this
boy.
raid has gone on, I'm starting to enjoy that Brand's not longer in this expansion. It's like it was cute after the first, 17, but now it's just kind of getting annoying again.
I'm pretty sure Bran is going all out. Just saying.
Yeah, he
Careful,
always
the
goes
webs
all
will summon Nerubians.
The webs will summon Nerubians.
out. What is happening? Did I get stunned?
He's just happy to be included again.
It's honestly one of the best toys I've ever gotten.
He said Magni got like 4 expansions, y'all. Give me one.
We need more Bronzebeard.
Bronzebeard.
Is he related to Magni?
Yeah.
Yes.
Not all dwarves are related.
Just the ones with the same names.
Dwarvism.
Anyone get any BOEs yet?
Ice.
That's you, Jello, right? Oh, for my BOEs? Oh yeah, I've gotten 50. No,
50?
dwarfism.
Heck yeah.
Oh, damn. That was uncalled for. You're like an inch taller than me.
Oh, but that 1 inch, it matters.
That's the line. Oh no, I haven't gotten any BOEs. Tragic.
I purchased one. Does that count?
Blinky's collar. I thought that was a mount. I was gonna be so jelly.
That would have been sweet.
I got a BOE the first night.
I want a blink dog.
Go away, please. Thank you.
No, Kitty. No, no, Kitty.
Nobody accidentally pull. Everybody away from the boss, please.
Oh my god. I got turned into Viscera.
R.I.P.
It's like that first boss from Liberation Undermine.
Do not release. We will res you guys. Can I get a mass res after we get this? After we clear combat, please.
Oh, I know what boss you're talking about in Undermine. I have it as a mount.
Trixie.
Where's that sexy DK from last time?
All right, everybody, go ahead and repair. Remember
I'm
to
right here.
use your guild repairs.
Now his name started with like an R or something.
All right, never mind.
Oh, I fucking hate this toy. Holy shit! Where's that damn like a destroy button?
I know we needed another grip. We're out of an even number of grip. Driving up some cheese. Oh, driving up to some cheese. Interesting. All right, this ready check is for the explanation. Again, we're going to be doing a pretty quick one on this. Islandi, are you here? Okay. All right. So we are going to be lusting on pole. We are going to be stacking near the front. We are going to be moving in and out of the tank slams. Remember, do not stand in the tank slam unless you are a tank. There is an ad phase. After the walls spawn and the ads get popped, we all need to use personal cooldowns when those ads are spawning. I will call it out. That will help the healers out a lot. When you are fixated by an ad, run them to a wall, either left or right. If you are an even number, if you're an odd number, run to the left. If you're an even number, run to the right. We need to pop those ads on the walls so we can get the walls down, and then this guy will channel his giant laser beam, at which point we will run to the opposite side of the platform. I will call for an AMZ. I'm going to call it out right now. Level, you're going to be first AMZ. Zaz, I need you to be on second, and Oreo, if we end up needing a third, I'll call out for third.
It's evil.
Cool? Evil. Levi. Your name's Levi now. I'm kidding. All right, that's the whole fight. Any questions? Oh, it is?
Yeah, that's how the alphabet works.
All of you trained people are toxic.
All right, this one's for Paul.
Oreo, do you want to be primary or secondary?
I'll go first.
All right, cool. First two
All right,
circles are mine
on
then.
tanks. All right, Lust. Everybody should be up close to the front. All right, here come tank slams.
All right, it's mine.
And rotate in.
That's mine.
And out of that slam. Into the safety
The rest
spot.
of yours. That's yours.
Out of the slam. And into the safe spot.
That's yours.
Out of the slam. This will be last slam. And here come the ads. As soon as the ads start spawning, make sure you burn your personal cooldown and dodge your feet. Odds left, evens right. Bring the ads there and blow them up on the wall. Do not destroy them until they are at the wall. So, during the heroic version of this fight, there are going to be tank slam happening during this phase. Everybody group up in the middle. And run to the right. Let's get a roar, please. Everybody stack up over here. First AMZ. Thank you. And back to the middle. Watch for the pole. He's going to be pulling us in again. Back up in the middle. And we start slamming again. Avoid the
That's
slam.
fine.
Get to safety. Avoid the slam.
Mine.
Get to safety.
God, he hits hard.
Avoid the slam.
Yours.
Get to safety. And last slam. Get to safety. Alright, 5 seconds. We've got ads coming out again. Make sure you use your personal cooldowns when they start spawning. During the heroic version of this fight, they hit a lot harder. Odds left, evens right. Get your ads to the wall, DPS them down. Once again, during the heroic version of this fight, the tank slams will continue to happen, which means we will be dodging our feet during this ad phase. We also have to pop 2 of these ads per wall in the heroic version of the fight, as opposed to 1. And there are a lot more ads that spawn. Alright, everybody group up in the middle. Okay, left side. Move to the left. Let's get a roar out if we have one. And second AMZ. And back to the middle. Avoid the tank or the pole. He's going to pull us back in again. Don't get pulled off the ledge.
Fine.
Watch the slam. Good job, everybody. Alright, on the heroic version of that fight, / on every version of that fight, he will do that phase 3 times. So we will do tank slam, tank slam, tank slam, tank slam, ads, run to the side. 3 times. After the 3rd time, he enrages. It's a hard enrage, and he just does a laser beam to everybody in the raid. It's fantastic. In the heroic version, it's a lot harder. It's a very big DPS check, so just be prepared for that. We're going to be starting Salhadar when we actually get to that portion of the fight. When we do heroic. So we won't be starting over on Veracius. We'll be starting on Salhadar when we get done with the first boss.
Oh, that's actually a huge range.
Out of curiosity, why do that?
Because the DPS check is steep on that fight. Salhadar does not have a hard enrage. So I believe we'll have a much better chance of killing Salhadar than we will of Veracius. I think we're going to kill them both eventually, but that first Veracius is going to be rough.
for context, last week, if you had somebody die, you just wiped and restarted. And if not everybody was pulling at least 55k, you weren't killing it.
Yep. Great work on that fight, though, guys. We killed it. Literally and figuratively. I can't remember. Is there a named mob on this side?
I believe so.
Oh, hold on. I got a piece of gear? Holy smokes. That doesn't happen.
Tell me about it.
Hey guys, those webs will summon Nerubians.
Alright, this guy's slow as hell.
Stair boss. He's the Stairmaster. At least started that direction. Would have been brutal if it started this direction.
Hell yeah,
Ooh,
BOE.
Ghost Riders,
Let's
baby.
fucking go.
There you go.
5 million.
Is that what it's calling for?
No, that's what I'm offering to all of you.
Oh, okay. 5 mil?
Is that a discounted rate, or can we get like a 20%?
I left my 5 mil in my other pants.
How about an IOU?
I like it.
I also accept firm handshakes.
That's it? That's all you need?
I'm a lot of those.
I can't wear leather gear, but 83k. A hell of a deal.
There's no way that this thing actually sells anymore, right?
I don't know.
It'll sell eventually.
Ooh,
Probably not this
another
fast, though.
BOE.
No, it's Will getting tier set.
That was just me channeling my tier piece.
Phony. You're a big fat
Big fat
phony.
pony. That's 4-piece, baby. I got an LFR earlier. It hurts to wear a veteran chest, but hey. That's 4-piece, baby. I
Now
came
you
into
have
this
4
week with
PC.
none. Right. This is going to be a ready check for the explanation. Please repair your gear. Let's get some lock cookies out. We've got 5 minutes left on food, so we're going to go ahead and do this poll and hopefully one-shot it before our break. All right, everybody's ready for the explanation. Okay, so this boss is going to be summoning orbs from one of the 3 locations in the room. We need to focus the orbs down and kill them as quickly as we can before rotating back to the boss. During the boss fight, he's going to target people with basically what I'll call out for spikes. It's a something that's going to drop on you and blast out in 5 different directions. Just make sure you're aiming those lines away from the raid, and everybody will be fine. During the heroic version of this fight, more people will be targeted by those spike attacks, and we have to stagger the kill on the ads. We're not going to stagger the kill on the ads tonight, but we will be doing that starting in the heroic polls of this fight. This is going to be a ready check for the poll. All right, on tanks. We're lusting on poll.
You want to go first, or you want me to first? Or yeah.
Yeah, you can take it first.
Okay. Swap on 8 then.
Lust. Lust, please. Thank you. All right, our orbs are spawning. Start over here. Kill the orbs and interrupt those ads. Sorry, I forgot about the interrupts. Great burn on those orbs, guys. Back on boss. Run your circles out.
Hot.
Alright, there's spikes. Good job. Okay, orbs are up. We're going to do the one behind the boss first. Burn it down. Interrupt these ads. Beautiful work.
I got it.
Okay, second orb. Focus second orb. Once again, during the heroic version of this fight, we have to stagger the kill on those, otherwise we take a bunch more damage. It's a pretty sizable stagger, too. I think it's like 5 seconds. 5 to 7 seconds. Alright, run that spike out. Oh, it's only targeting tanks for this fight? Okay, so this effect on Noodle, that's going to be happening during the heroic fight to more people. Alright, here comes the beams. Alright. This one first. Burn the ad. And make sure you're interrupting these guys in the back. Beautiful.
I got
Second
it.
ad. And back to the boss. Let's make sure during the next intermission that we get him closer to the wall for that explosion. I know it goes out after the lasers, so just try and get him as close as you can to the wall without blocking people off from being able to rotate out.
Go ahead and taunt.
Okay, orbs are coming out in 3. We're doing the one closest to him first. Burn the orbs down, interrupt the ads in the back. There they are. There's one couple back in the very back, and then get the second orb. We need somebody to interrupt that cast. Beautiful, beautiful ring of peas. Get those circles out. Focus boss. This is going to be lasers here in just a moment. Actually, that's an early call.
Right, taunt.
Watch the spikes. We've got another orb phase first, and then we're going to have lasers. On a liar. My timers are off. Alright, pull him to the corner if you can. I don't think you can move him during that. Yeah, you're good. Alright, let's get him back over here. Orb's out right now. Let's get this one over here. Interrupt.
I
And
gotta get a
second
swap.
orb.
Thank you.
Get those circles out. And back on boss. Combat potions should be up in a moment, but I don't think we'll need them. Alright, burn boss. Ignore the orbs that are coming out in a second. Great job, everybody. Phenomenal. We got 4 bosses before first break. Well, only break, but... Alright, go ahead and roll on your loot. I'm going to go ahead and set the 5-minute break timer. When we come back, we'll throw down another feast, and we'll keep this going.
3
Great
weeks
job
of
so far tonight, guys.
3 weeks of no raid loot.
I'm so sorry. That's brutal.
I'm so tired. This is why I don't raid.
You've always got mythic pluses.
Dude,
Bane
I
with
just wanted my
100.
I was
Bane
gonna
with the
say,
perfect
the
roll
toy.
on the toy.
It's tragic.
Literally, out of all the 100s, it had to be a toy, though. Come on. Like, it just wasted my 100 for the whole season.
I hope it was worth it. What's it do?
You can use it on a dead body.
Apparently, you can desecrate corpses with it.
Hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back, guys.
Oh, we're on break? I didn't even realize that. Crap, I'll be right back.
Hey, Lynn.
Hi, Cal. Damn, fully muted.
That's a lot of paladin wins on the transmog and greed rolls. All right, let's go ahead and start pulling trash as people are coming back. We will do our second round of consumables once we get up to the boss. Apologies if you hear my cat screaming in the background. It is still an hour till his dinner, but he doesn't seem to want to care about that.
Yeah, I know how that can be with one of the cats that we have.
Well, and he's got an auto feeder, so like it's really like always on time.
Now he's clearly being starved.
He is. He's
Dare
clearly
you starve
dying.
him to
You are
death.
so mean to that poor baby. Oh my god.
Uh-huh. He's got three automated butlers. He has a water fountain, he has a litter robot, and he has an automatic feeder. Like this boy be pampered.
Mine still screams and it has free feeding constantly if wet
Yeah.
and dry.
If we free fed this boy, he would literally kill himself. Just because he wouldn't stop. He's an animal. Both literally and figuratively. Alright. Let's go ahead and summon Casey so she doesn't have to make that giant run all on her own. I guess she's got sprint. But we'll still summon you, Casey.
Appreciate it.
She's got the snacks anyway.
Yeah, I got the veggie platter.
Gross.
Who has the fruit bowl?
Alright, everybody else go ahead and head on up in here, please, to the boss platform. We're going to be throwing down some consumables. Let's go ahead and summon the last couple of stragglers who are still on their little breakies. Looks like it's just Prot. I will break his knees.
I'm gonna slap a priest.
Is Heathen trolling you?
I can't stand that thing.
Didn't we have an evoker here?
We did. And he flew off the edge.
Alright, well, Prot will catch up. Casey, if you want to go ahead and throw down that feast, please.
Eat your veggies.
Everybody go ahead and eat, please.
It's seriously a vegetarian feast.
Bane's just out here achievement farming.
No, someone just pushed me off the edge.
Can we get a res on Bane once you're done eating, please?
After I finish my snackies.
How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat?
Exactly.
Can I get a summons before the food goes away?
Oh, why'd you res? I said we were gonna res you.
Because I fell off the side of the freaking thing. You couldn't reach me. I was dead.
Dead. Eat the food.
Whatever priest hates me, it's gotta be a Styx equivalent.
Whoa, hey now.
Yeah.
I'm still getting good with that button. I'm still getting good with that button, so I can do that.
She's
I
like,
bound
please
it
don't
and
include
everything.
me in that.
I'm just waiting for a good time when Styx is playing, then I can yoink him off the edge. So he's gonna get some karma. Don't worry.
Oh, this is
All right.
fantastic. Can we please be like recording when this happens?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, clearly.
Okay, so we are going to do the dragons next. What that means is... Alright, let me get this figured out here. we are going to. Who wants which boss? Do you guys care who starts which tanks?
No. They both suck.
All right. So we're gonna tank Veilgore at star, and we're gonna tank Ezarak at circle. Tanks corresponding marks. Tanks still have marks. Tanks lost marks. Got it. On it.
We're not allowed marks.
All right. Tanks will correspondingly tank at their locations. We are going to drop the fear at the skull. There's going to be a lot of stuff happening during this fight. So, Veilgore is going to be using Null Beam. After he casts Null Beam, we're all going to be tethered to a large orb and pulled toward it. During Null Beam, multiple things can happen. Both his Fear Breath and also Ezarak's Gloom Breath, or whatever it's called. I can't remember what it's called. But he will be casting his own ability that will put circles around us. We need to loosely stack in the middle to make sure that we're dropping all of the orbs in one area. During that portion of time, we will be burning the orbs down before returning DPS to the bosses. Ezarak will also be casting Gloom. Gloom is a large orb that needs to be soaked by at least 5 players. When we do the heroic version of this fight, we will be assigning groups to do the soaks, so we're going to start practicing it tonight. First Gloom I would like to have dropped right over here in this direction. That means that first groups, which will be odds, will be soaking that first Gloom. Evens will be soaking the second Gloom. Second Gloom can come in this direction. Right? We'll just go clockwise around the room. We will rotate the bosses around as we need to, as they survive. And that's that. Any questions?
You said to aim the first gloom where? Probably near that
purple
skull.
marker.
Oh, there it is. I couldn't see it behind me. All
Yep,
right,
no worries. Yep, skull is where we're going to be placing the fear. Purple is where the first gloom is going to go. We're going to rotate it clockwise around the room thereafter. Usually it's only 2 or 3 glooms per cycle.
Got it.
I do love the kitty. He's just screaming in the hallway so that both me and my partner can hear him, so that we know he means business. All right, let's get some lock cookies going. Everybody make sure you repair.
How do we want to do that gloom anyway? Because it's going to attack me with it. So do we want me to run, or did we need everybody to run in front of the guy first, or do you want me to angle it?
I want you to shoot the first one there, and the raid will adjust. So
Got it.
odds will soak it first. We need 5 players from the odds group to go and soak it. Once the orb turns blue, it is fully soaked, and you can run back to your position and continue to DPS your boss. All right, last thing. Odds, focus Veilgore. Evens, focus Ezarak. It's going to be a little weird with the gloom soaks, but we'll figure it out. All right,
we'll wing it.
Last ready check.
Alright, when was the... It was 8 stacks, right? The swap?
Let me check my cheat sheet real quick.
If you've run out of flasks from the original cauldron, go ahead and use your own personal flask. If you don't have one, that's fine. All right, everyone's ready on the tanks. We are lusting on pull.
Okay, it looks like Veilgore's gonna do Null Beam, and then the other one's gonna do Gloom, and that's when the swap's gonna happen, because they happen one right after another.
Okay.
Everybody towards the middle of the platform, with the exception of the tanks. Loosely stack, let's lust.
Is that gonna move?
Here's the null beam, so this is going to be the pull in. Make sure you're ready to break your tethers. As soon as this is done, break your tethers.
There we go. Jesus. That time.
And here
moved.
come orbs in 2 seconds. Loosely spread. Watch that breath. Get it out of the raid. Get that breath out of the raid. All right.
I couldn't focus it on me.
Burn the ads down. And back to your bosses. Okay, we're going to need a Dispel on Licking Good, please. He's way over here in left field. Okay. And we're going to have a pole coming out and orbs immediately after. So break your tether and be ready to drop your orbs. Don't dump them on your friends. Watch that fear. Get that fear out of the raid. Burn the ads down. Get that fear out of the raid. Beautiful. All right, somebody dispels Ozzy, please. Thank you. Get these bosses separated, please.
Yeah.
And everybody get ready to group in the middle. We're going to have the intermission phase here in a moment. Get that null out. And can I get a dispel on Obs Fuyung, please? Dispel over here. Thank you. Everybody group up in the middle. Burn the ad down. Let's go ahead and B-res Lasteran, please. And let's get these bosses
I
back
forgot
in position.
Ezrak.
Alright, here's Gloom. We need 5 to soak.
Wait, yep, sorry, that's not me.
And get those orbs dead. Burn the orbs. And back on your bosses. And be ready to dispel Oreo, please. Ed Silence, dispel. Can I get a dispel on Ed Silence? Thank you. Loosely stack. Burn the ads. Alright, here comes another Gloom. In 6 seconds. Point this Gloom over here towards me. Towards this marker. Beautiful. Easy Gloom.
Alright, swap.
Loosely stack. Burn your ads.
Hello?
Get
Why
that
is
dread
the
out.
tether-
Get that dread out. Get that dread out.
Oh my god, that was the longest tether.
Okay, here comes ads.
I'm
Loosely
down.
stack. Can we get the tank
Okay,
up,
so what
please? 3 seconds. Both tanks are dead.
bad.
Wipe.
Thank you.
Get back to the platform. Repair. Get some lock cookies. Let's go again.
I dropped
Anybody
a flask, cauldron.
All right, everybody, grab a flask quickly. Let's get repaired. Let's get back in action. Anybody who needs a flask, if you're not already double flasked. And repair your gear.
Before we pull up, let me look at something, see how they did it.
So what's killing the tanks? Is it swaps?
We just didn't. We just didn't swap enough. That's it.
Yeah, let me check that to make sure.
Oreo, how much time do you need?
I wish it'd be good. I was freaking trying to see how many stacks we needed, but I am not seeing any useful information on it.
Alright guys, biggest problem we're having there is the fear breath. Make sure you are running that out of the raid. We had 3 go off in the middle of the raid. We can't have any go off in the middle of the raid. That needs to be run out. So when that ability is coming up, I will try to be better about calling it, but make sure that if you get it, you are not dumping it on the raid. It's very obvious when you are hit by it that the indicator says that you are being targeted by it, your character changes color, grows in size, and you have a giant pizza slice that follows you around. Make sure you please run that out. You have lots of time. Evil, what's going on?
I'm ready.
Alright, on the tanks. Odds on Veilgore, evens on Azarak. Loosely stack in the middle. Let's go ahead and get a Lust. Here comes Null Beam. That means we're going to be getting a pull and tether here in a moment. Be ready to pull and break your tethers. Dread Breath is coming out during this. We've got 6 seconds on Dread Breath. That is the fear. Make sure if you get it, you are running it out. Here it comes. Alright. Beautiful. Good job. We've got 2 to dispel. 2 fears to dispel out there, please. Alright, here comes Gloom. Point that at the raid. We're just going to point it at the raid to get this boss dead. Great job on that. Can I get a dispel on
Wow.
Lemmy, please? Beautiful. Alright, here comes a Null Beam, which means we're getting a pull. We're also getting Dread Breath right away. That's Dread Breath on Pistachio. Please run that out of the raid. And dispels on the fears, please. Dispels on the fears. Burn the ads down. Get back to your boss. Run that out. Cask, run that out.
I was trying to. Alright.
All right, get ready to group up in the middle. Here comes the intermission. Everybody group up in the middle. Burn the ad down, please. Thank you for the AMZ.
Go ahead and swap when they drop back down. Get that out of the way. That way the stacks are refreshed.
All right,
have?
focus your bosses. We've got Gloom coming out in 8 seconds. Please just point it at the raid. Do not hit the other Gloom circle. So we'll shoot it towards Veilgore where he's at right now. Or that direction. I need soaks over here, please. Dispel on Noodle. Loosely stack. Here comes the ads. Burn the ads down. Here comes Null Beam, so this means we're going to get a tether here in just a moment. Gloom through the middle of the raid, please.
After Gloom, swap. Swap.
Loosely stack, burn the ads. Use personal cooldowns, help your healers out.
Low, what?
Here comes Dread Breath. This is the fear on the tank. We need a dispel on this tank as soon as this goes out. Dispel the tank. Dispel on Oreo. Ed Silence. Thank you. Burn the ads. Barriers coming up shortly. That's going to be grouping in the middle. We need more damage on Veilgore. Everybody group in the middle. Here comes the ad phase. Burn the ad.
Swap again after this, Oreo.
I need all of the raid on Veilgore till these health bars are evened out. Everybody on the Darker Dragon, please. Please separate the bosses.
Oh, okay.
Here comes Void Howl. This is ads. Loosely stack. Don't dump them on your friends. Burn the ads down. And everybody split back to your original bosses. That's odds on Veilgore, evens on Ezerak. Let's go ahead and throw a B-Res at Casey, please. Gloom through the middle of the raid. Alright, that's soaked. Everybody back to your boss. Dread Breath out of the raid. Dispel on that fear. Beautiful. Okay, loosely stack. Burn down the ads. And break your tethers. And back to your ads. Got Gloom in 10 seconds. We're going to shoot that at Veilgore. Go ahead and continue to rotate the bosses slightly. Just to accommodate for this. Make sure you shoot the Gloom through the middle of the raid right now.
Alright, and swap.
Okay, and we're loosely stacking. Here comes the Void Howl. This is orb ads. Don't dump them on your friends. Beautiful stack. And burn the ads down. Alright, back on your bosses. And kill them. Here comes Dread Breath. This is the Fear. And the Null Beam at the same time. Beautiful work, guys.
Is leg the one thing I need? It is.
Let's continue to clear trash on up to the trio.
Crazy healer trinkets coming out tonight.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Do we have a policy on getting more than one piece? Because I feel like that's a little unfair.
I mean, it's entirely personal loot, so it's just roll need if you need, and RNG be with you.
And 4.
This jellyfish hurts. Oh my god. I'm gonna skin you.
I'm gonna skin you.
Oh.
If the mace is a big upgrade for somebody, I can trade it. It's just a stat upgrade for me. The other one's gonna go tier, so.
Is it a one-handed mace or a two-handed mace?
I think
It should be an agility one-handed mace. Only reason I rolled on it was so I could experiment with outlaw, but that's it.
Oh, yeah, I totally missed the agility. I just saw the haste and the mastery, which is much better than what I have, so no, that's a one hand. Yeah, but it's agility. Yeah, so if somebody can use that, I can trade it.
I think it was just you and Casey who rolled on it, so.
Yeah, I think I'm the only other person that can use it unless you do enhancement.
Yeah. Let me find you.
Right, judgment. That's the
Thank
swamp.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I don't want to go through that again.
This one's gonna be rough. Oh, we got it. We got it.
No, the dragon's the worst one. The dragon's the worst one. The rest of the shit's easy.
You're not wrong. I felt like I messed up those dragons so bad.
We got him down in 2. Everything's good. All right, everybody get your lock cookies. Make sure you repair if you need it. All right, here's a quick ready check. This is going to be for the explanation. All right, so we've got the Lightborn Trio, or whatever they're called. Light Blinded Vanguard. That's way lamer than what I said. Anyway, so we are going to be rotating these guys around the platform, and we will be pulling them more or less to these little pointed spots throughout the room. So we'll pull them over into those corners. We'll DPS them down throughout the fight. War Chaplain Sen is going to mount up on her Elec, sprint out, and start casting something that we have to burn through a shield before we can interrupt. So she will be a focus as she goes out and does her abilities. I will call it out and try and ping. Just make sure you're ready for it. You get out of the way of her Elec charge, and you DPS her down so that we can interrupt her ability. Once we interrupt her ability, we go back to the rest of the grouping. The tanks will be taunt swapping as they need to, and each of the trio will individually be casting an ability that will be a big circle around them. They will plant themselves, and we will continue to rotate clockwise to get out of that ability and allow ourselves to continue to DPS down the 2 remaining paladins that are not doing the large ability. That large ability, there are a couple of 3 different ones. One of them, she shoots out shields, throws out shields at everybody. If you get hit by a shield, you get a 4-second silence, which doesn't feel good. So don't get hit by those shields. Another one is a hammer soak. The hammer soaks that come down have to be soaked by a group of people. So it will target 3 players. Those 3 players will spread out in a semicircle around the larger circle, and we will have people run into those circles to help soak. Preferably range DPS if we can do that. But either way, if you see somebody who has nobody helping soak or very few people helping soak, run into that soak and help prevent them from dying. The third one is just going to be a large heal absorb that goes out on people. So healers, be ready for that. Otherwise, we're going to lust on pull and continue to just burn these bosses down. They all need to die relatively at the same time, otherwise the remaining ones will enrage as they die off. Any questions?
Oreo, I'll focus on general first. You can do commander.
Copy.
All right. Any remaining questions?
I have one with the general.
Yes.
She killed me last time. I mean, just like a one-shot. So I must have been in the way of something? Is that what
I'm not sure. I mean,
Okay.
there's going to be a lot of effects that are going on, so just don't get hit by anything. Make sure you soak your hammers with your friends, and as long as people are there to help soak those hammers, you shouldn't be dying. I believe the hammers are Chaplain Sen, though, so I don't recall exactly what Amias Bellamy does, but I don't think that she should be focusing anybody other than the tank. So it could have been one of her shields that gets thrown out. It could have been any number of things.
Just to be safe, just make it where nobody stands up front. Because I don't know if those judgments cleave.
Yeah, nobody should be standing in front of the bosses except for the tanks. All right.
Are they
Go ahead.
shared health? And we're
No, they are
just-
not shared health, but we do need to DPS them down relatively at the same speed. So if
Okay.
somebody becomes an outlier, I will call out to focus on those targets. Just be ready for that. All right, on tanks. Remember, we're starting at this corner and just kind of rotating around as we go. And go ahead and lust when we get them over here. Beautiful. And burn them down. All right, target her, burn her down, and interrupt. Beautiful.
Swap.
All right, get out. Rotate over here, clockwise. Get out of the circle. And dodge the shields. Do not get hit by a shield unless you like a 4-second silence. Burn her down. And interrupt. Beautiful. All right, focus General. Focus Bellamy.
Swap.
Just need to get his health closer to the other two. Spread out. Rotate out. Rotate out. Get in the soaks. All right, we didn't have enough in that soak. Let's go ahead and keep burning these guys down. Focus on the General. General Bellamy.
Swap.
Got it.
Range DPS, switch to her. Range DPS, focus her down. Beautiful.
Swap.
Let's continue to cleave off of the General. Rotate clockwise. Alright, this is going to be heal absorb. So if you get hit with a heal absorb, try and burn a health potion or a stone to help your healers out. Speaking of healers, let's go ahead and pick Pistachio back up. Battle res Pistachio, please.
Be careful on that. You will spawn on me for that res.
Range DPS, focus on Sen. War Chaplain Sen,
Wow.
range DPS. Press her down. Oh, goodness.
Ooh, buddy. Okay.
Swap.
Alright, here comes Judgment.
Gotcha.
And here are the shields. Alright. Everybody focus her. Everybody focus War Chaplain Sen. Get her down so we can get that interrupted. I tried splitting DPS, it didn't work. Stay on bosses. All are fairly even, however, focus on Sen slightly if you can cleave off of her. Rotate clockwise. Should be closer to the front of the room now. Dodge shields. Focus Sen. Get her down. Get her interrupted. Back on bosses. Keep focus on Sen. Alright, rotate out. Make sure everybody's soaking these. We need 5 people in each soak. As many as we can get. There's nobody over here with Romello. We need more with Romello. Come on, guys. Stokes are a focus. Alright, back on bosses. Focus on Sen. Get her down. Beautiful. Back into the boss. Alright, focus on the general. His health is a little bit higher than the
Well,
other two.
Fuck, we were late on that one. Wait, why do you have two?
Alright, rotate out. Rotate out. Rotate out. Clockwise.
Come on, Bellamy, swap.
Let's go ahead and get Pistachio back up. Focus on Sen. Focus on Sen. Burn Sen down. Get that interrupt in. Focus Sen, guys. We need to. Okay, good. Get her down. Keep damage on her. We need her. We need her to be the focus.
Swap.
Focus on Sen. All damage on Sen. All damage on Sen. All damage on Sen. Rotate out. Kill Sen. And dodge shields. Gotta get her out of there. Gotta get her out of the circle. Gotta get her out of the circle.
Oh, thank God.
And kill general. Great job, guys. Don't release. Let's get a mass res. Quick.
Male path. Male path.
Jesus, that last one just didn't want to move.
Path. 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 Wow, nothing. Path.
Let's go ahead and heal up. Repair up. And then go ahead and charge this core.
When do you think Chuck Norris is going to come back from the grave?
Make sure you loot the boss if you haven't already. Get your crest, and then go ahead and come up.
Kicking Death's ass right now.
Yeah, he's prepping the next world for us.
Oh, he's in the Shadowlands. He's the new jailer.
Poor guy.
Yeah, it's a DPS loss for sure.
Losing Chuck Norris is a DPS loss.
A pretty big DPS loss, honestly.
Yeah.
All right, Val.
All right, everybody,
Time
let's get
to
up
be
here.
my personal healer.
I think you'll be fine without him.
Man, that was great bonding time.
Sucks to be you, Noodle.
I don't think Noodle's gonna need any heals. All right, guys, get up here. I'm gonna ready check. We're gonna do this rundown real fast, and we're gonna get some pulls on this boss, and we're gonna kill it tonight.
my other tank. Respect. Good.
All right. So this fight, we are going to be rotating counterclockwise, starting with Morium. During the fight, Illyria's boss character, whatever, is going to be shooting out some silver strike arrows. The silver strike arrows have to hit these little mini bosses in order for them to break their tethers and die. We will use them immediately on Morium, and then we will hold off on using them on Varellus until we get him all the way dead, because he's going to be building up stacks. There's going to be small adds that are going to be building up throughout the fight. When they explode, they stack a debuff that makes the target take more damage. That target can be either these guys or us. Make sure you're not in those circles when those come out. We're going to kill the first boss, being Morium first, then we're going to go to Demiar, then we're going to go to Varellus. Noodle is going to be tanking Varellus and stacking up a bunch of those little adds underneath his feet. When we get over to him, again, we will not be hitting him with our Starlight arrows, or whatever they're called, Silver Star arrows. We're going to be waiting for a call for us to drop that Silver Star arrow onto the guy. After those three are dead, we go into an intermission phase where, coming out from the middle, we're going to be getting hit with these little silver strike arrows. You want to clear your stacks when those come out. We want to get used to the fact that on Heroic, we're going to only be able to take one stack every other, or one shot every other series of shots. So make sure you're clearing your stacks during that intermission phase, and then after that intermission phase, we're going to be stacking on one corner of the platform. There will be two bosses. There will be the Rift Simulacrum, and there will be Illyria Windrunner. We will be focusing whichever boss is in the middle. Ranged will be standing on the outside of the platform. Melee will be standing on the inside of the platform. As the platform starts to fill up with the bad that's going to be dropping under the ranged players, we're going to rotate counterclockwise. Once we get over here and we run out of space, we're going to be jumping to the next platform, using personal cooldowns to pass this wall because it will be doing a lot of damage. During that second phase, there will be adds that we need to target with those Silver Strike arrows. We need to make sure that they get hit by those so that we can kill them. After we do phase 2, we're going to go into phase 3. Phase 3 is just going to be an all-out onslaught on the boss, trying to kill her before we run out of space. We will be rotating between platforms on call, so just be ready for that. Are there any questions? Otherwise, we're pulling. All right, that's a ready check for poll. Let's go ahead and get the first poll underway. Hopefully this is the last poll. All right, on tanks. Remember, we are starting at Morium. And we are not lusting until phase 3. Do not lust. Do not lust. Burn the ad down. If and when you get targeted by the arrows, please drop one on the mini-boss. Everybody be close to the mini-boss. Make sure you run those out so that the raid doesn't get blasted. Raid, do not get blasted. Get those little ads under the big guy. Get those little ads under the big guy. Heathen, if you're getting targeted by them, perfect. Alright? And here come the arrows. We need one arrow on the boss, one arrow on the mini-boss. Beautiful. Okay, start rotating towards the next boss. Keep this one burning. We still got to kill this one, guys. Let's drop that arrow. Drop an arrow on the next boss, on Demiar, please. Watch the interrupting tremors. One on the boss, one on the boss. Burn him down. And rotate. Alright, no arrows on this until he is dead. Burn this guy down fast. No arrows, no arrows. Bane, no, get away, get away, get away, get away. Alright, now we will get the arrows in just a moment, and we will drop it on this guy. Alright, one arrow on the boss, one arrow on mini-boss. Alright, stack up for the intermission phase. Right here. Everybody in the middle of the platform, please. There's no damage to be done. We are just dropping stacks. So stay together, heal up, drop your stacks by getting shot by these arrows. Remember, in the heroic version of this fight, you can only take one shot per every other barrage. Right now, we're fine to take every single one. In the heroic version, you only want to take one every other side. All right. Ranged out to the outside of the platform, melee to the middle of the platform, over here on this lefternmost edge. Everybody focuses on the boss in the middle. Everybody focuses on the boss in the middle. It will change throughout the fight, but everybody focuses on the boss in the middle. As the ads spawn, let's grip them in, and we'll make sure to shoot them with the arrows when we're targeted with the arrows. Hit them with those arrows. If you're being targeted, I've got Heathen, I've got... Yeah, there you go. Stack them through those bosses, or those ads. Alright, we're going to need to rotate a little bit on the outside of the platform.
Swap.
Everybody focus the boss in the middle. It's the Rift Simulacrum now. Everybody should be on the boss in the middle. Range stays on the outside of the platform. Melee stays on the inside of the platform. Here come the ads. Make sure we get these ads interrupted. As the arrows come out, we need to run them through the ads. So right now, we need the arrows to run through these ads. And everybody's still focusing the boss in the middle of the platform.
Go ahead and swap.
Okay, we got ads out. Make sure... Actually, we don't have ads. Or are they all up front? Ads are coming out now. Okay, they're on the next platform. Make sure we're interrupting them. Do not pull them over. Okay, we did. So we are going to have to stay here to kill these ads before we rotate over. Make sure when you get the arrows, you're running them through the ads. All right, let's go ahead and go through the platform now. Over to the next platform, please.
Swap.
Okay, all DPS should be on the Rift Simulacrum now.
There we go. Got it.
I'm down.
Oh, God. Res the tank, res the tank, res the tank. Get those separated, guys.
Take Windrunner. Thank you.
All right, we need to use the arrows on this ad, on these ads. There's 2 ads up. We need to get them down. Arrows on the ads. Arrows need to go through those ads. All right, we got to keep these interrupted if we're not going to do the mechanics. We need to make sure these are interrupted.
Swap. I'm dead.
res noodle, res noodle, res noodle. Everybody stack up at the middle of the platform. Here comes the boss. We're going to lust. Get a res on noodle, please. Actually, don't lust yet. Don't lust yet. Do not lust yet. Make sure you're dropping your stacks and avoiding the orbs. All right. Once the boss comes down, we are going to... Why is she over there? Okay, cool. Lust. Burn the boss. Okay, this is going to be first break.
I got her.
Second break. Third break. We're going to rotate clockwise here in a moment. Going to be a few. Don't get hit by the lasers. We've got 30 seconds before we have to rotate, so stay on the boss. We're going to have more tethers coming out in a moment. All right, first break, go. Too fast. Last break, go. All right, get ready to rotate. We've got a lock 8 up. And go.
I'm down.
We're out of B-reses. Bring her back over here. Bring her over here. Keep DPSing the boss. As soon as we have a B-res for the tank, let's do it.
Try as long as I could.
First break. Alright, that would be a rotate.
Solo it, Will. Solo it.
Yeah, working on it. Alright, let's go ahead and release. We can get one more pull in before raid is over. That's the whole fight, though. So for that last phase, when we get those tethers, they focus a tank, a ranged, and a melee DPS. So a ranged character being either a healer or a ranged DPS. So when we get to that point, I'm going to call out for ranged, and then melee, and then tank in that order. Basically, if you are the ranged player, either a healer or a ranged DPS, and I call ranged, you run out and break your tether first. Please repair. Get some lock rocks. All right. This is a ready check. We're going to get another pull in. We get everybody up in that last phase, we win. All right, on tanks. Please pay attention to the Silver Strike arrows. Remember, when I call for it, we will drop it on the boss. But until then, don't drop it on the boss. Do not. I almost said the L word. Don't do it. Once you move out of the way with those laser beams, just stop moving. Silver Strikes are coming out. Put one on this Morium. We don't need two. It's a lot of damage to go blasting through the boss. Stay on boss. Alright, rotate. Demiar. Drop it on. One on him. One on him. Quickly, if you can, please. Beautiful. Alright. Burn down. Caster stop casting during the interrupt. All EPS should be on Demiar right now. Don't worry about those arrows. They don't do anything. Stop it. Get them off them. They do actually do a lot. Alright, so those arrows will clear the stacks of the debuff that he gets from the little ads under his feet, which make him take more damage. So if we continue to shoot him with the arrows, we are clearing the debuff that makes him take more damage. So we do not want to hit the bosses with more arrows after they've been hit the one time to break their tether. On to the last boss. No arrows on this guy until I call for it. If you have an arrow, do not drop it on him until I call for it. Alright, drop it on him. Drop it on him. Kente, on him.
Tried.
All good. We gotta wait for the next set. Help your healers out. Use cooldowns if you can. Personal safety cooldowns if your health is low. Just don't burn them off. Silver Strike arrow that comes out, please dump it on this guy. Get ready to stack up in the middle for the intermission phase. Alright, intermission, stack up in the middle. Don't get sucked in, clear your stacks. Damage is useless here. Alright, melee to the front of the platform, range to the back of the platform. Everybody is DPSing the ad that is in the front. The boss that is in the front, rather. So starting with Illyria, burn her down. Remember, as the ads spawn, we need to make sure that we are dumping the arrows into those ads. If we do not dump the arrows into the ads, we cannot kill them. Let's pull that one in. Perfect. There's another one in the back, free casting. Thank you. Arrows are out. Please make sure you run those through the boss or the mini ads. All DPS should be on the middle boss.
Swap.
Arrows through this ad, please. Arrows through this ad, please. Come on, guys. We have to use those arrows to kill these ads, otherwise they're free casting on us the entire fight. We take way too much damage. Arrows are coming out. Make sure you're using those arrows on the ads. There's 4 ads out now. Please get those arrows through the ads.
Alright, go ahead and swap.
Interrupt the ads on cooldown, please. DPS should be on Illyria Windrunner in the middle of the platform right now. All range should be stacked up in a tight grouping. We want to bait these bubbles as much as we can. Perfect. Arrows through the ads. If you are targeted by an arrow,
Wow.
through the ads. Use your personal cooldowns, interrupt the ads, keep DPSing the boss that's in the middle. Alright, intermission. Group up in the middle. Avoid the orbs. Clear your stacks. We're doing well, guys. Everybody's alive. Let's stay that way.
Challenge accepted.
Right, group up in the middle. As soon as we're all down on the ground, we need to burn Lust and kill the boss. Let's go ahead and res Miss Pistachio, please. Use your combat potions if you have them. Alright, ranged, go.
I got her.
Melee, go. Tank, go. Don't get sniped. There's a laser in the raid. "20 seconds before we have to rotate. Don't get sniped. Ranged, go.
Got her.
Okay.
Melee, go. we got to rotate out. Take the gate, take the feathers.
Otter.
Melee or ranged, whoever's still there, please go. Tank hold. Tank go. Rotate the boss out. Rotate the boss out a little. Ranged, go.
Got her.
Okay.
Melee, go. Melee, go. Tank, wait. Okay, go. Alright, now we need to rotate over. Rotate over. Next platform, next platform. Stay alive, stay alive. Too early. Alright, range, go.
Taker, Oreo.
Tank, go.
Oreo, taunter.
Oreo, taunt.
Yep.
Burn boss, burn boss. Everything you got. Use your personal cooldowns when you're low, when your health is low. Stay on the boss. Focus up. Phenomenal job, guys. Fantastic.
Yay!
Go
Anybody
team.
who wants to watch the cutscene, make sure you deafen your comms. Fantastic, everybody. All right, great job, everybody. Tomorrow we will